I'm live, I think. Live for maybe the first time that'll be staying on my channel. Maybe not. We'll see how this goes, or if it goes anywhere. What's happening, everybody? I know this is a very weird time to go live. Don't know how long I'll be live for today. Don't know if it'll stay on my channel or not. But welcome to the possible pilot, or maybe not, of Hauntformer's live streams, which I will probably officially call For All Things Halloween. And on these streams, we're just going to talk about Halloween, anything new going on in the industry, anything new going on with the haunt, stuff like that, basically. And anything going on with your personal haunted houses, or anything you'd like to announce or know about, or discuss. So it seems like we got quite a number of people on here. I don't know if I'm going to be doing calls today. I'm not positive, but if you have questions, it's kind of like a Q&A. It could be. So really, we're just open to that, or anything of that sort. And I don't know if I'm going to keep this one. I probably won't on my channel, just because I'm trying to figure out the whole thing of behind this. I have to figure out the lighting situation too, because this thing has a weird lighting system. But, alright, here's a question. Have I ever been to Canada? That's a very good question, TJ. But no, I haven't. But I'd like to. It sounds like a cool place to go. So, always open to going to different places. Am I going to any conventions? You're going to MHC. I want to say, is that Mad... Not Mad... That can't be Mad About Horror. That's Midwest Haunters Convention? Is that it? Is the background smoky? I don't know. Is it? Bye, Overlord Lego Ninja. Thank you for enjoying the Haunt trailer. And no, I haven't been in Northern Ireland, but I really want to go to Ireland. Oh yeah, the Midwest Haunters Convention, yes. Okay, so, when will the haunt build start? Something Chad asks. And they will start maybe this month, if we're lucky. I put the trailer out a little bit early this year, but I thought you guys might like to get a head start on knowing about it. I have worked on the layout for the haunt, so whenever I get around to making a video about it, you will see it. Also, about the clown build, I don't know when that'll be uploaded. I still have to figure out if he's going to be an animated prop or not. But here's the clown's head. Right there. And his body goes all the way up there, and the box is down on the floor, and I'm not going to reach for it yet. But I'll set him right here to the side. I also have a few questions I want to ask you guys. I'll do in just a second. Canadians, I know a few people that are Canadian, and they seem pretty cool. So, yeah. Can I make a video on themes you think would be great for Spirit? I already have, actually. A few weeks or months ago, I did. If I could own any Halloween prop, what would it be? I don't know. I'm not sure. Any Halloween prop. That's difficult. Well, I saw a lot of videos at Transworld, and they really had some cool props. Trying to think. This one company in particular, Scare Products, look them up. They have some really cool stuff. So check them out. They have some cool stuff. Also, check out Ghoulish Productions. I'm still waiting for... I'm waiting for their stuff to come out. They have photos and the catalog. But, you know. How much money do I spend on haunted houses? It really just depends. I have a lot of the stuff I need already. So maybe like $300, depending on what props I purchase, really. So this year it'll probably be more, but I won't count all of it towards my haunted house spending. Some of it's just things I want personally that are Halloween related. What spirit themes do you think will be this year? I really don't know. They have this thing where they really like to take normal things and make them scary, so I assume they'll do that this year, maybe like a haunted restaurant or something like that. They seem to like those things. How am I going to pull off an abandoned amusement park? That is a great question. A lot of people have requested me to make a roller coaster car, which I very well could do. The amusement park, if you haven't read, there's a story called Abandoned by Disney, which is somewhat of a loose inspiration for this haunted house. And in that, they go through a lot of the behind-the-scenes back rooms of this amusement park, like the storage facilities and some of the old broken rides and stuff like that. That is mostly what I'm going to do in the haunt. It's mostly going to be going through the abandoned areas, seeing creepy old things, boxes, stuff like that. So that'll be what it's mostly about. I do not currently have Skype, but I can download it and try to get it. I don't remember my password. I found a new swinging prop. He is kind of like little Skelly Bones. I saw him, and he's really cool. I do like the look of him a lot. Last year I did a fast food theme. That's a cool idea. I would probably invite you on Hangouts, but I'm not currently doing Hangouts. I'm just kind of doing a YouTube Live. Until I figure out how that works, I probably won't do those yet. I do know where you can find him already. He's not available yet on Morris Costumes, but as soon as he is, I will look into purchasing him. You can't wait to see scary boxes? I know, right? But the boxes are great as a distraction from the real scares. So you set up a few boxes, people are like, what's over in those boxes? The scare wasn't there to begin with. The scare is behind you, and that's where you get people. So trying to figure out those things really makes it interesting. Scary boxes for president. Hashtag not my Roderick. You're going to get the new Skeleton Boy? I'm debating whether I'm going to get him. I'm not a huge fan of the swinging props. I really like the look of him, but I wish he could be a standing prop because the swinging props pose a problem when you don't know where to put them. But maybe I'll find somewhere to put them. I'm going to get him. I want the new attack fish. Oh yeah, that attack fish. Finding Nemo 3. The attack fish. Okay, I got a few. Ooh, a 1999 Mr. Bear. That's cool. What's your problem? Scary boxes. Okay, I have a few questions to ask you. First thing is Swinging Mac and Rising from the Grave Charlotte. Alright, so let me know when you guys are ready to answer a few of my questions, because I know a lot of people send me a lot of questions, but let me know when you guys are ready to hear my questions, and then we'll get into those. If you want to animate this stream, I'll keep it on. So as soon as I'm done with it, I'll probably let it upload and then download it, and then I'll delete it. So I'll probably delete it by 1 or so, because I'll probably end it in like 10 minutes. Alright, so let's get into my questions. Alright? My first question is, would you want on my channel for me to narrate scary stories or scary true stories? I really enjoy those videos. I watch them a lot, like Mr. Nightmare and Blue Spooky and stuff like that. I'm not saying that's what my whole channel is going to be about, but I thought I could add that element to the channel. So if you want to see that, okay, it sounds like a lot of you guys see that's pretty cool. So, thank you. If I do end up doing that, I hope you will certainly watch and enjoy. I'll most likely just get the stories off of online, and I'll just basically narrate it. Yeah, I'll give it a shot. If it turns out unsuccessful, I'll just stop doing it. Because I know my channel's mostly about haunted house building and props, but I thought maybe I can reach out to some other aspects of Halloween. So my next question is, if I can remember what it was. Oh, you can't download them? What do? Just take recordings? That's fine too. I'll leave it on for a little bit. Yeah, so I might attempt it, see where it goes. Trying to remember what my other questions were. It'll come to me. It will. Well, I do a lot of prop builds. When are those narrated videos? I don't know, actually. Oh, that's cool. You're building Slender Man, Chad. Oh yeah, I saw the picture. And by other aspects, of course, I mean scary boxes. So, you see me building a lot of Halloween props, and I want to know, what do you want to see me build? So, you can send me a message in the comments, you can send me a email at hauntformer@gmail.com, and I'll maybe do that. I can't review the Boogeyman box, but I do have plans of reviewing the Boogeyman soon. The clown is over here. I showed him a little bit ago, but there he is. I just gotta figure out if he's gonna be animated or not, and once he is, I will upload the video. Mr. Bear, I would probably just go out and buy a bear costume and then grossify it. I'm trying to think of other things that I want to do on the channel. What was I gonna say? Well, I'm definitely gonna do more reviews. I have more reviews to do. I'd like to get into showing you guys how to make other things besides just a bunch of PVC props. Some different things, maybe more electronic things. Crazy Russian Haunter is a very good example of, you know, learning how to make different things. So I want to maybe get into that. I would agree, they should bring back some clowns. That is a possibility, too, to make a broken down bumper car or something. You're going to draw the scary boxes? I'm ready for the scary boxes. Scary boxes! I remember the classic hauntformer back in 2014. Oh yeah, the classic hauntformer. Oh, you found an Annabelle prop. That could be something I could do, too, if I can find the right face. Maybe I'll make an Annabelle prop. Because if you remember last year, I should make a cotton candy cocoon. Very true, very true. Of course, I want to build horror movie characters. See, last year, I found the little niche where I made the Purge mask, and that was really successful. One of my most popular videos of all time. And that's because, you know, it was about a movie coming out. So if I can find something to tie into, like a movie coming out or something in pop culture, that would be awesome. So I already have ideas about Alien, you know, because Alien Covenant's coming out. It, Annabelle, trying to think of other movies that are coming out. Those are like the main three I was thinking. If I can figure out how to do it, you know. There's a scary box movie. All right, I'm writing that down. I could do Get Out. What would I do? Like the animated teacup, Pennywise makeup. What about a Pennywise head? Would that be pretty cool? I just thought of this. So there's a sewer, right? By the haunted house, like a few blocks down. What if I made a Pennywise head with like a light attached that you could have looking out of a sewer? That could be cool. That'd actually be cool, wouldn't it? So I'd have to, let me look up pictures of Pennywise's head. Well, you could take the same idea of the Pennywise head and make it into makeup or into a mask or something like that. Because I know It comes out in September, so I have over the summer to work on it. So everything I said, yes. Okay, good. I'm glad you guys are on the same page. Now the only hard part is figuring out how to do... Oh, I would do the new Pennywise, probably. The hard part is now getting it to look like Pennywise, because I'm not the best artist. I'm a pretty good, I can corpseify stuff, but when it comes down to really making it look like something that is from a movie, it's kind of difficult. I pulled it off pretty well with The Purge, but that's not really supposed to look like a face. I could maybe get it to work. So here's what the face looks like. If you haven't seen it, I assume you have. If I can figure out a way to make that... I could maybe pull that off. I'm not gonna lie. It'd be tough. But it could be pretty successful. If I could make a Pennywise head, maybe with the little fuzz around it, and put that in a sewer, would that be creepy, wouldn't it? Well, what I mean is I would have the head out of the sewer, but I wouldn't push it in all the way. It'd kind of be sticking out so people could actually see it. It could be like a prank thing, too. Kind of like Scary Peeper, but it's Scary Peeper It edition. Maybe I can even have his hands coming out, too. That could be cool. That could be actually a good idea. I'm liking this, you guys. Or DIY Exorcist, yes. No, not manhole. Manholes are the circular things. I'm talking about the sewer, like the strip. Like in the trailer for It. I would certainly want to join a stream one time. Remember any of the questions that you were going to ask us? Of course I've seen the new It trailer. Well, a lot of them were just about prop builds and what you want to see for the channel, for the haunted house. And about other prop ideas. Yeah, a storm drain. Cool, glad you drew the scary boxes. You should make a square and a head for your haunted house. Oh, a spear and a head, I think that's what you meant. That'd be actually kind of cool if I did like a tiki thing, but that probably wouldn't be fit for this year, but maybe in down the road, So yeah, I like that It idea. I think that would be pretty popular if I got the thumbnail to look cool too. Maybe comes with maybe his hand has a balloon in it. You want a balloon? Hall of Mirrors, wacky mirrors, maybe that I like that too. If I can find like those really thin, cheap mirror things, like the Funhouse ones that aren't really glass, they're more of just like a plastic. I would definitely do that. Yeah, no worries. What if I did hey, bucko, want a balloon? Come on, take it. What if I did I've seen these around. What do you think about this? It's a head, it's a severed head, but it's on like a cone, and it's got cotton candy around it. What do you think about that? Because last year I did something with, fingers and eyeballs and stuff in popcorn. And then this year they made the same thing, so they could have ripped me off, so. Just kidding. But I think I could do something they're doing this year, which is with cotton candy. So if I can figure out how to do that, it'd likely involve buying spider webs, if I can find pink or blue ones, or if not, just painting them that color, because it's got the same sort of texture to it, and then gluing that onto a face so it looks like cotton candy and putting a cone. Or I could get a cocoon corpse. I could always do that too. Do I have any Chucky news? Not currently. I don't know when the trailer is coming out, but seeing that they're releasing a lot of trailers right now, I wouldn't be surprised if it comes out soon. Do a bunch of gross circus food. I like that idea too. Do I get nightmares? Of course, just like everyone. I haven't had one in a while though, so I'm very thankful for that. A new Chucky? Question mark, exclamation point? Maybe so. Maybe so. Yeah, your theme's nightmares, so that even fits in even better for you, Chad. Maybe you could do some videos about nightmares and like research about nightmares. A roller coaster and sound effects. I like that. A corn dog. The evil corn dog. Okay, tell me what you think about this year. About this idea, I'm sorry. Okay, I get a jumping spider. A cheap one. You know, ones that are like $40, maybe $50 tops. Get a jumping spider. I buy a Alien brand face hugger prop. And then I attach the face hugger. I pull the spider off. I cut the spider off. And I attach the face hugger. And, you know, put a green netting around the bottom. And I make the jumping face hugger. What do you think about that, kiddos? Buckos? Don't you want a balloon? I like that idea. Terror toys. What's that thing where? Where? Oh, there's nothing. I could have swore I did subscribe. I'll have to check that then. Make ice scream. I could. My jumping spider in the up position. Very well could. Just take the springs out. But to minimize cost of a funhouse mirror, just put reflective sheeting on wood boards. Yep, that's why I would probably just buy reflective sheeting. Fake blood on the fake coaster. What if I could figure out... Now, this could be really popular, you guys, so tell me what you think about this. And I'd like to learn how to do this, too. You know those little vacuum things? The Roomba or whatever? I don't know what it's called. The Roomba or the little vacuums. You know, the little ones that go around on the floor? I forgot what it's called. Is that what it's called? The Roomba? The Voomba? Or something along those lines. Get one of those and somehow mount a rig to it so it will basically become a roaming prop. Huh? What do you think about that? And it could be anything you want. So, you know, Spirit does all these little roaming dolls and stuff. What if you want little roaming, I don't know, Annabelle? You could do it. Something like that. If I could figure out how to get that to work, I think that would be a pretty bang-up job, you guys. See something behind the cloth? Guys, you can't be spooking me like that. Striking snake. Roaming Chucky and Slappy. Yes, you could do that. Magic trick gone wrong. I could definitely maybe do that. A policeman prop. Roaming Slender Man. Where? Roaming Slender Man. Yeah, so once I figure out how to get some of those things, I just gotta get money for them, really. Which leaked videos? Because I've seen a lot of them. I've seen quite a bit. The little skeleton kid, the big clown guy, the boogeyman, all that stuff I've seen. A FNAF Chica. It's really hard to make Five Nights at Freddy's props without it getting really expensive, and I'm pretty good at making things for on the cheap. So if you really want an official Chica, you're probably going to have to check out Dr. Creepypasta, but his things cost thousands of dollars. See a phantom? Smoke behind. It looks like you have smoke behind the creepy cloth. It does. There is no smoke. Roaming Pennywise. Yeah, you could take the head idea and boom, make it into... yeah, so once I figure out how to do the Pennywise, I'll be doing that. Maybe it'll get trending, like the Purge mask did, which it would be awesome. A roller coaster worker. Well, I'm sure I'll do some sort of, like, I have this idea. Since it's a amusement park, what if for the Scorched Scarecrow, yeah, Towering Boogeyman, yeah, I've seen those. Pretty cool. I don't think there's anything behind the cloth. I think that's just your imagination. Because there's just a wall behind here. You see a clown behind me, not joking? Yeah, sure. But I do have an idea that I think would be pretty cool. Well, of course, I maybe would do some sort of ticket booth, but I'm gonna take my skeleton and make it into like a dead or like a zombie amusement park guest, like with a camera around his neck and like a Hawaiian shirt, you know, something like that would be maybe neat to see. I should make a zombie pirate. Dead humor. I could do something like that if I could figure out how to do it just right. I could definitely do that. Tell me the best part of making a haunt. It's just the creativity of doing it is really what it comes down to. So, just if you have a creative mind and you want to do it, go for it. Just to let you guys know, I'll probably go around 1 or so. So probably in about 35 minutes, I'll head out. Just so you guys know. A clown head behind me? Yeah, right. Yeah, okay. There's something behind you. A big eyeball. A clown behind me. Build an exorcist prop. I might buy the exorcist prop. I don't know about... Chad is behind me. Sure. Sure he is. Do you guys remember when I did the whole Roy thing where it looked like Roy was in there, but it really wasn't? That could be a pretty cool idea. There's nothing behind me. Everyone keeps saying there's something behind me. A Plague Doctor prop. That is a beautiful idea, Ben. Because I've been waiting for quite some time to see a Plague Doctor prop. They made Plague Doctor stuff. Mac, there's a wall? Now that's actually true. I should make a... Yes? Oh, message retracted. That would fit with my theme. Do a freak show prop. I very well could. I very well could. Am I hyped for Smiley's? Of course! Oh, I didn't get to tell you guys this. Make a prize booth with Roy in it. There's a ghost that shows up on the camera. Okay, now I do have something I do want to mention to you guys. I think you really would enjoy this. Are you ready for this? I didn't tell you this. And Chad, I got your message, so just respond whenever you want. I just wanted to tell you. Are you ready for this? I didn't tell you guys this. You know in the trailer how it says abandoned and then it says a dark haunted house? Do you remember that? And it says, you know, October 31st, 2017. How it says a dark haunted house experience? You remember that? Okay, people are saying yes. You know why I use that word, the dark haunted house experience? It's because this year I didn't really put it in there because I wasn't sure if I'm going to do this, but I'm going to attempt to. This year, it is going to be officially a dark haunted house. And what I mean by that is there are not going to be many lights, occasional strobe lights here and there, but I think I'm going to, are you ready for this? At the beginning, people are going to get a flashlight, an old dirty flashlight that I'm going to make. A bunch of them, you know, because you have to have more than one. I'd say maybe 15 or so. People go through with the old flashlight, like they're actually searching an abandoned amusement park. You know, if you were going through an abandoned amusement park, you'd likely have a flashlight. It's sort of like a blackout maze, but I don't want it completely blacked out. So thank you guys. You said, what was that at the end of the trailer? What do you mean, what was that? They made a Plague Doctor in 2015? Really? Can you send me that? Because I don't remember that. Oh, the face. Oh, hang on just 1 second, you guys. One monito. Just 1 second. And Chad did mention I definitely will have to use black tarp to make it dark. I am back. Okay, so thank you for the April Fool's thing. You asked about what is the face at the end. So, if you want the story answer, as far as what the haunt is concerned with, the face at the end is Mr. Smiley. If you read the description, go into that video, the trailer, and go to the description, and you will read the story. I came up with it. It took a while to come up with the story. Plus, if you go in the old trailers and you see the code that's binary, convert it to regular text, and you will get links to websites that have the official story in newspaper form. Thank you. It actually has it is the Big Kettle Drum band. So basically, it is the mascot of Smiley World, if you will. He's like the Freddy Fazbear of Smiley World. He's like the Mickey Mouse of Disney. You know, he's like the Chuck E. Cheese of Chuck E. Cheese. And he's like the mascot, the main face. You know, he's the smiley. He's the smiley face that you would see when you go there. But the whole story is basically the roller coaster crashed. It wasn't really a crash at all. It was planned. And Mr. Smiley will, yes, eventually, I believe, become a prop of his own. But for the trailer, he was not a prop. He was actually just a mannequin head with... So here's the official what was really in the trailer. In reality, it was a mannequin head with this on it. I'll show you it in 1 second. Oh yeah, no worries, Chad, for putting you in the April Fool's video. So here's what it really was. This is a mask by Trick or Treat Studios. I mean, not Trick or Treat Studios, excuse me. Morbid Enterprises. And I picked this up a few months ago. I can wear it if you want. I'll never smile again. Long story short, this is the mask that was used at the end. And these LEDs are what powered the eyes. So if you want the official what was at the end, yeah, that is binary. That those 100100 whatever, go to binary to English converter, and it will convert that into a website link that you can follow. But that is what was officially in the trailer. It was just me holding a mannequin head going like that. And that's what you saw. Is Smiley based off Chica? Smiley is mostly based off of Mickey Mouse and based off of Freddy Fazbear. So when everyone was saying, it's going to be a Five Nights at Freddy's theme, no, because I like doing my own original thing. So... one more thing, you guys. I think I'm going to have to go in just a second. I have to open the door for my sister who's coming home. But again, yeah, I know the end of the trailer is pretty scary. But again, I believe yours definitely are showing. So if you have any last things... Oh, it says she's in the zone, but she's still pretty far away. Can I please do more live ones? Thank you for enjoying the live streams. I'm glad you guys enjoy them so much. But when my sister gets home, I'm going to have to end the live stream, so sorry if it ends abruptly. Oh, so Chad mentioned that, yes, my original theme idea was going to be nightmares, but then he had the idea, so I didn't want to do the same as him. So, That is why we went with Smiley. But so you guys know, for the future, I think next year the theme will be horror again. And I think it will continue to be horror every year. Because I really like the idea that I can put movies into the haunt and not have to worry about why that doesn't make sense. Like, how can I do The Exorcist with Smiley World? You know, it doesn't add up. So the reason that I'm going to make that is so it can fit all those movies. Plus I love making, like, using the projector and making it like a movie theater. And for all of you asking, well, where's the suspense going to come in? The suspense comes in which movies, I'm going to use for the haunted house. I put my old Halloween haunted house props in a facility that we have. Oh, snap, the head fell. Make a painting with a hinge that falls on people's heads. So yeah, that's why I love the horror theme so much. But I'm not going to give any less credit to Smiley. When did I start loving Halloween? Ever since I was a kid, we used to play a Disney movie about Halloween, and it just got stuck in my head. Since then, I've just wanted more Halloween stuff. But, you know, as I always say, Jesus, God comes first. Then, of course, family, friends, and then I can get to all the hobbies and stuff like Halloween and stuff like that. Did I ever get scared? Of course I've gotten scared, but, oh, there's an app. But, of course, you know, I've gotten scared of stuff, but I'm not as scared of things. Like, a lot of people say, how can I sleep in my room with a bunch of giant monsters around me, or with the creepy masks? But, you know, don't get too scared. My favorite horror movie is Gremlins. If you don't count that as a horror movie, I'd probably maybe say Halloween or The Exorcist. Have I ever been to a haunted house? Not, I'm gonna say yes, because I went to Lowry Park Zubu, but I mean, that's kind of a tame... pretty tame haunted house. My theme was gonna be called Insomnia. I like that. Maybe I should have called mine that. How many siblings do I have? I have one. My sister Star, who was on a previous live stream. Absolutely love Spirit Halloween. I do like Spirit Halloween. Here's something fascinating. I don't know. Here, sorry, my mom's calling me. Just 1 second. Hello?
Hey, Matt, what's up?
Nothing, I'm doing a live stream.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
Is Star home yet?
No, she's still on the beach, I think.
Oh, okay, we'll see you in a minute.
Alright. Oh, are you gonna bring home food at all?
Maybe. We'll see. Okay, we'll let you know.
Alright, love you, see you in a minute. Bye. Excuse the interruptions. But... How'd you know my mom's name? I'm not surprised, though, with the internet. Have I heard of McCamey Manor? Of course I've heard of McCamey Manor. So here's something you might not know. Gore Galore, yeah, they make pretty crazy props. My sister is not French, but she acts like it when she says bonjour. So here's something interesting, you guys. So, it must have been, it wasn't last year, it was the year before with the Subway theme. Not Jared from Subway. They asked me, the one regional lady from Spirit Halloween, the regional, like, director, I guess you could say, who's in charge of the spirits in my area, asked if I would meet at the one location that Jaden goes to. And when I got there, she was there, and, like, some of the employees were there, and they were talking to me. I think my title for that year was, like, Fan of the Year, if that even exists. But basically, that was really cool, and I didn't think I'd ever get recognized for doing Halloween stuff. But that's pretty cool that Spirit would know, and Spirit does occasionally watch my videos, which is pretty cool if you ask me. So, yes, we do have a voice in what Spirit does. Even one year I mentioned about doing a Subway theme, and believe it or not, the next year they did a Subway theme. Though it wasn't an idea I had, I said, is Spirit doing a Subway? And it was the bedroom, turns out. But they still, maybe use that idea. And I've usually said a hotel, too, so that explains last year. So let's hope we can get some of the ideas that we mentioned this year into this year or next year's. I don't believe I know about the alien arm. Or hand. Is it next live stream? I'm not sure. think it might be a plague in Salem or Forbidden Barn or Hotel. Ooh, I like the plague idea. So, Chad, is there anything you want to tell the people? I mean, I don't know if I'm going to do a call on here, but you can send me a message. I'll try to repeat it. Repeat it. Okay. Well, we've been here for 40 minutes. Yeah, it's almost 1 o'clock, you guys. When it hits right around 1, which is in like 3 minutes or so, I'm going to start to end the live stream. Though I don't want to. I do know that I have to go to work in 2 hours, so I want a little free time. But this is always fun. I always enjoy these. But I know about the Friday the 13th. It did come out. Pretty cool. Though I don't have the don't have the right equipment to play it. I have an Xbox 360, so I need to get it. It's almost 1. Yeah, it's almost 1 where I live. Spirit should make another clown theme. I completely agree. They should make an It prop for this year. Though it'd be very hard with licensing and, knowing ahead of time what the clown would look like to do it. Frankenweenie, yes. Do I work at Winn-Dixie? I do. Oh, Aunt Linda. Do more. Yeah, thanks for taking me. I'm wearing my shirt today. Do more live streams, please. I'll have to. I'm going to my work, Winn-Dixie, XD. Love how I actually read our comments. I try to, because a lot of live streams, well, I'll give you, a lot of live streams, there are so many people, it goes so fast that you can't read it. But to some, I say, why not read the comments? They released a full body picture of Pennywise. I saw that. It was on a magazine. So, I think my parents are home, and it's just about 1, which is perfect timing, which is exactly how long I wanted this stream to go. One more thing I want to say, I do have the Boogeyman prop. Oh, my sister's here. So I'm going to end the stream, you guys. But thank you again for watching. If you haven't subscribed, make sure to. And thank you again for all your enthusiasm. And remember, as always, for all things Halloween, this is Hauntformer.